What is it about that? Go ahead. I've been through it. Go ahead, go me through.
The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserves wrath for his enemies.
Stop right there. You got to understand that if you're not for him, you're against him. I just want to give you this for free. I want you to know this, and I want you to tell somebody, everybody that's with you are not for you. Oh, yeah. I know you live with everybody. Are you for me? Yeah. Everybody that's ain't with you. Are you hearing me? They'll follow you around. Oh, I got you. That ain't for you. Are you hearing me? And this is what he's saying. He's saying that I'm going to get mine. Now, you either, listen, a friend of God, you either a son of God. Listen, you can be different things, but if you're not one of those things, then you're against him. Listen what he said. I will reserve the wrath for my enemies. For those of you that's not for him, you against him, and you are an enemy of God. I want you to even get it mixed up. And now I want you to understand this. Just because he hasn't struck you down, just because you haven't got what you, baby, aren't you glad that God don't give you what you deserve? Hey, aren't you glad that even with a high five, baby, I'm so glad because listen, I'm guilty. I'm glad that God don't give me what I deserve. I'm glad, listen, for the things that I've done in my life, I had a death sentence. But listen, for the things that I've done in my life, I should have been gone. I should have been dead, sleeping in my bed. But I need you to understand this, that just because he's slow to anger, just because he allowed you to get away with some sin, I don't want you to ever misunderstand that he just gonna let it happen. Baby, because payday's coming after a while. Are you hearing me? Now listen. Here's what he's saying. Look at what he's saying. He talks about who he is, and what he's doing is he's tying together the sin, but then he's sharing with you the things that he's done in spite of sin, the things that he's done for the children of Israel. In other words, he's telling you, check my record, and see who you playing against. There is no other God. My name is God. There is no other God. I'm the great I am. Listen, look at some of the things he's done. Go ahead, Elder Harper. Begin to tell me. Look at what he's doing. All he's doing is bringing back the memory of the children of Israel. When you begin to sin, think back about who he is. When you begin to sin, think back about what he's done. You want to hear it? Here's the list. Go ahead. Watch this.
The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked.
Right.
The Lord had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm.
In the whirlwind, I was still God. When the storm came, I was still God. I was the one that said, peace, peace. I was the one that could speak to the wind. I was the one that could command the waves and the elements that I obeyed. And the free, I'm that God. Go ahead.
And the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebukes the sea and makes it dry and dries up all the rivers.
I was the one that when the Pharaoh and his army was coming after you, I was the one that split the Red Sea. How can you sin knowing my wrath? I tried to land. You didn't even have to walk through on mud. I landed dry. I had the water split up and it was like a cloud. And you had to walk across the sea. It was deep. I'm that God. the one that spoke mountains into place. He was the one that when the earth was all cut